Hey everyone, this is Leonidas. I had a weird experience with a bootleg version of HotDoggeria. And this is my story. It was August 9th, 2014. I was bored one day, playing Roblox, when I found a strange site called In the Red Gamez. I had actually recognized it, as I was actually the first one on the site, not Trevor, my friend. He did get the foundation date of the site wrong. It was actually made March 15th, 2012, not January 7th, 2013. I had discovered the site at the first minute it was open at 3:01 p.m. It was made 3 p.m. I had played Wario fills a water cup on it, and then in 2013 January 5th, I played in the site again, till I last went on it, January 1st, 2014, and then I quit playing that site until August 9th, 2014, as I wanted to play other games. Then came August 9th, 2014, I went back to the site. The site had a bunch of not so great games. I was thinking, what the hell? Then I found HotDoggeria. I was thinking, yes, finally my favorite popular game. I immediately clicked it and strangely loaded very instantly, not like the 1 second to 9 seconds usually takes. I had clicked to save and I picked Taylor. The cutscene was the same except for his clothing. His shirt was the same, but his didn't usually takes. I had clicked to save and I picked Taylor. The cutscene was the same except for his clothing. His shirt was the same, but his pants were green instead of blue, and his work uniform, once again, had the correct shirt, but the wrong pants. Instead of having cyan or teal pants, he had yellow pants. I was thinking that is not supposed to happen. I had then tried to click Peggy for the second save, but it said, not available. I was thinking, what the hell? Why didn't he let me do it? But whatever, I did not really care, so I immediately deleted the save. I began playing the one with Taylor, since it was around 5:47 a.m., where I was at the time, and I just woke up 6 minutes before that. I wanted to play it. And by the end of the day around 11:46 p.m., about 4 minutes before I went to bed, I was only ranked 11, as I had to get my family a lot of stuff. By September 12th, 2014, I was ranked 26. I tried HotDoggeria and I chose Penny, similar to Trevor's experience with Albert. Penny's clothes were different. Her shirt was the same, but her pants were gray instead of purple. Her work uniform, unlike Albert, was the same as the regular game. Then I closed the site. Then by October 31st, 2014, I was ranked 38, and passed out candy on Halloween. In November 17th, 2014, I was ranked 47, and then on November 23rd, 2014, I was ranked 56, which means I wasn't very far from popularity. And finally on November 30th, 2014, before I went to bed, I was now ranked 58, which means I got to see popularity the next day. In Deck 1, 2014, I served him his order and everything was 0%. He was angry. I was thinking, wonder why that happened. I refreshed the page and nope, still 0. Every OVR customer had high percentages, with the highest being a perfect 100% for ugly, the closer and lowest being 95% for customer 3. It then showed a cutscene. Taylor was getting ready to leave when popularity came in, and he was incredibly furious, telling Taylor he was the worst chef in the HotDoggeria, and he was fired. But that anonymous figure spilled gasoline and lit the whole HotDoggeria plus the ballpark on fire, and the next scene said, ballpark permanently closed due to fire spread, and then the next scene, it was demolished. And then it showed a very poorly done thank you for playing message. I was very disappointed, and then I returned to play Roblox and Minecraft and even Just Cause 2. About a few months later on May 1st, 2015 at 4:04 p.m., I checked to see if the site was there, and it was, and apparently it even had a link to a backup site called Gamez on the rack, which I clicked it at 4:05 p.m., which was made by the same developers, and was made May 1st, 2015, and since it had 0 visitors, as it was only made 4 p.m., I was also the first visitor. And this is the end of the story.